The woman, dressed seductively, was secretly watching a wealthy man across the way, carefully noting his every move. After learning he had a fondness for red wine, she deliberately arranged a chance encounter at the grocery store he frequented. Sky smiled warmly and greeted Chris, asking for his help picking out a good bottle of wine. Without hesitation, Chris gave her some thoughtful recommendations. Thanks to her stunning looks, Sky easily captured his attention. Just as Chris tried to continue the conversation, Sky casually turned and walked away outside the store. She stood shivering in the cold wind. When Chris learned her rideshare had been cancelled, he offered to drive her home soon. They arrived outside Sky's apartment building. But Sky hesitated. Her roommate was a drug addict, and as an orphan, she couldn't afford anything better than this cheap shared apartment. Hearing this, Chris offered to let Sky stay at his place instead. Unexpectedly, Sky refused again, yet she lingered outside, reluctant to go in. Seeing her hesitation, Chris invited her once more. This time, Sky didn't resist. They soon arrived at Chris's luxurious home. Upon realizing Chris was a wealthy man, Sky's gaze softened dramatically. She eagerly accepted the glass of wine he handed her. Then, claiming it was too warm inside, she took off her jacket. Their conversation grew deeper and more flirtatious. Chris instinctively placed his hand on Sky's thigh, and Sky made no attempt to stop him. She looked at him lovingly, as if staring at a walking ATM. Their lips met, and before long, they officially became a couple. One day, as they were heading home, they encountered a car thief. Chris immediately stepped in to stop him, while Sky threw a bottle at the thief. Angered, the thief grabbed a metal rod and smashed Chris's leg before fleeing the scene. Chris suffered a serious leg injury. Sky took the opportunity to move into his mansion, offering to take care of him. Chris even entrusted her with his home's security code. But one day, the news reported the death of Sky's former roommate. Sky, however, remained unnervingly calm when Chris asked her about it. She coldly replied,
"Because I'm the one who killed her."
Sky finally dropped her act. She confessed she had been using her roommate's apartment to monitor Chris's every move. Their accidental meeting had been carefully planned from the start. Hearing all this, Chris panicked and tried to escape, but his phone had already been taken by Sky. She then shocked him with a stun gun, knocking him out. When Chris later asked her why she was doing all this, Sky answered simply,
"Because you're rich, and you have things I want."